What up, beautiful people? How are you doing? Hope you are having a fantastic day watching this. My name is Chioma Eze, and this is the Peppery Sports Show right here on Voice Tome. Now, you know how we do it, guys. We bring to you all the juicy stuff happening in the world, all the tatafo, all the mebo, all the peppery stuff. We bring it to your doorstep, guys. And of course, as always, guys, we have amazing stories, rather, that we'll definitely be talking about today. My name is Chioma Eze, guys, and without wasting time, let's move right straight into it. But before we continue, guys, you just listened to an amazing song by Ashake, and he titled that one Yoga. I love how that song always makes me feel like when I listen to it, and it was just a good way to start the show today. All right, guys, so I think I'll be starting with the one and only Spyro, because somehow Daddy is trending everywhere. So there was like this podcast, there's this popular podcast, Honest Bunch, that, you know, once you go there for an interview, don't worry, you're gonna trend. So it's left for you to decide whether you want to trend in the good way or in the bad way. And for Spyro right now, I don't know if he's trending in the good way. So like he went for this interview, and they had a lot to say, you know, on air. And the part that people are picking out is the part where he talked about Shalipopi's song, and also where he talked about ladies. Now, first of all, he started with Shalipopi's song, and he was talking about how, you know, Shalipopi was like, Parade body, BTC, and he's like, why will you say something? It's something that you say, you know, you manifest it.
See, so if you're saying Parade body, right, before you know, that's where fraud starts from. Once you don't, you get the way where you go take here something to maybe say, you go wake up, safe. Now that thing go come out from your head.
You know, and people are like, must you talk? Odogu, is it by force that you talk? You know, and this is not even the first time that, you know, he's talking and people are bashing him, you know, on social media. There was a time where they asked him a question about Wizkid and Davido, and his response was just totally off it. And just seeing him, you know, come online again, or go for an interview rather, and he's saying stuff about his colleague. I don't know. I think it's just weird, because I mean, you've chosen what you want to do. You have like your own path. You know, you talked about how he will not be comfortable having like naked women in his videos, how, you know, most of his songs are for God, you know, they are supposed to promote good and not bad, and that's his decision, and that's fine, because I mean, I'm totally in support of that, right? But then, like, if somebody else chooses to do what they want to do, I don't think you should judge them, you know, or make them look bad or berate them. And I think that's why people are against it. People are like, okay, sorry, don't they make money now? We no go hear what they gain for social media. Anybody that has money somehow feels like they're motivational speakers. Like, it's just crazy right now on social media. But what do you guys think about it? What do you think about, you know, his opinion, you know, on Shalipopi's song? And he also talked about ladies, and he was like, the reason why some ladies are single is because they post naked pictures on their social media pages, and, you know, they twerk on social media. He even talked about how some ladies will open their tongue, you know, while snapping with their breast open and the rest. Like, he just had a lot to say. And even though some people agree with him, I think it's just the way, you know, there's a difference between, I mean, you might have good intentions, but how do you pass the message? I think it's the way he's passing the message. I think that's why people are like against him, because he's saying it in a way, he's almost like he's judging them, right? And I don't think anybody, even though I want to change, if you're coming with that kind of vibe, I want to be defensive, I want to defend myself, and I think that's what's happening right now on social media. So yeah, fingers crossed, because we don't know how this will turn out, we don't know how it will play out, but I'm just praying that whatever happens, he comes out with like a banging song, because somehow when he trends on social media for bad reasons, when he gives us good songs, we somehow just forget like what he has done, and then we focus on his good song. So now that he has come out again to mess up a bit, we just hope that, you know, he's coming back with something amazing, and we're definitely rooting for Spyro anytime, any day, because I mean, he's a great artist, you know, so we wish him well. All right, guys, so we're moving straight to another story from Edochie, and this time it's not Yul, it's his brother. You know, he was talking about, you know, he was referring to his colleagues. I don't know, I feel like the reason why I picked this story today is because we had this conversation on the show, I think it was last 2 weeks, where we're talking about how the industry is in general, how, you know, you do stuff for someone and somehow they expect you to they expect you to do, to, how would I put it now? It's almost like you owe them. When they do good for you, it's almost like you now owe them. Like right now in the museum, in the industry in general, you don't do good for someone and just say, oh, it's from the goodness of my heart. Somehow there's always if I come your show, you will come my show, because Portable mentioned that, you know, Sheyi Vibes, he went for Sheyi Vibes show, you know, and Sheyi Vibes in return the favor, right? And I mean, not you, trying to remember his name right now, but Yu's brother, the Edochie, second son of the Edochie family, of Peter Edochie, right? He was talking about how if you do good for someone, I don't think you should want something back in return, right? If it comes back to you, fine. If it doesn't, move on. I mean, I don't think it's just like saying I'll be kind because I want somebody to be kind to me, or I'll be kind because like this. I don't think you should expect I don't think you should expect anything back from, you know, people when you show love, when you are kind to them. Like it just comes, it's natural. Like these things just come back. They find a way of coming back. But I don't think you should have that in mind when you are doing it for someone. I think that's what he was trying to say, you know, in his small motivational video. See, I feel like right now, if you are popular a bit and you have money, just go online and be doing all those small talks, you sell. But anyways, guys, moving on, we also have a story from Lillian. And guys, see, I feel like why I could relate to this story is because there was a point in my life where, you know, we're trying to do fit farm journey. I don't know. Some people cannot relate, and there was this thing of, I think there was, a lady told me about like a procedure where you have to like lock your teeth, you know, for a while. So you're not supposed to be eating. You just be taking pap, trot. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to do it. Yes. And then she's like, you know what? How about you just like decide not to eat for like a week before you do that? Because if you do that, like you're giving yourself time and you can't unlock it until it gets that specific time, right? And then I was like, okay, let me just try for like a week before I do like the main locking of teeth, bro. Like I almost fainted. Like I'm like, who sent me? You get? And I feel like a lot of ladies have been in this position. Like people want to not even reduce. I'm just using this as an example, but I feel like we are battling with a whole lot. I mean, some people have like a lot of things that they're insecure about, and then when you hear that somebody has done it and it worked for them, somehow you feel like it will work for you. It's almost like some people that will go for BBL surgery, and I mean somebody comes and they're looking all bootylicious, they're looking good, and you think that if you go there it will work. I mean, faith is good to have faith too, but it doesn't mean that what worked for her will work for you. So I don't know. I think it's just to learn not to be insecure. And if you know that you want to work on yourself, please just do it the right way, because if you do it the mago way, I don't know, you might end up regretting it, right? So if you decide that you want to do BBL, okay, just have faith and make sure that you go to like a good doctor that will help you, not that they will go and put like box in your bum. And then if you also want to like reduce or something, at least do it the right way. Go to your doctor, because there's some people that are not supposed to do some things because of like their health condition, but you don't how would I put it now? You don't think that's important because the person beside you did it and she's fine. No, you have to go to your doctor. You have to be sure that you are ready for that journey before you decide to do it, so that you will not go and die. They will not ask, what kid do you? They will not say she killed herself when she was trying to lose weight. Please, let's be having sense. This world, there's a lot of things happening, but at the end of the day, let it not be said that you use your hand to kill yourself. That's suicide. Anyways, all right, guys, moving on. We also have a story from Ashake, and he just collected his flag, guys. See, this guy is doing amazing. Goosebumps. So I don't know if, I mean, I feel like by now everybody knows about the concert that happened on Sunday that did pretty well, and they couldn't give him this plaque on stage because of, I think there was no time again, and then there was like a whole lot happening, police disturbing like the concerts, like the venue and the rest. So they didn't give it to him on stage, but there's a video circulating right now on social media of him like collecting his plaque, and how he was talking about like he didn't expect this to even be happening right now. Like he had dreams, like he wished like it would happen, but like he didn't know it would happen so soon, right? And I remember having this conversation with someone, and we're like, I mean, it took Ashake only 8 months to achieve all this, like selling out O2 Arena, O2 Brixton, like concerts, different shows, like his name, his videos, like it's crazy. honestly, but I think it's just wonderful to see that he's doing pretty well. And I think it's also great that, you know, he understands where he is right now, and he's trying to utilize every opportunity that he has. So yeah, shout out to Ashake. I think I'll be ending the show today with Frank Edwards. So I think recently also I had this conversation where we're talking about how somebody found money and she returned the money, and they gave her like citizenship and the rest. I think she's now I think it was Canada, right? So now there's a story from Frank Edwards, and I don't know, a bank mistakenly sent him 250,000 naira, and he called out the bank. He's like, please, you guys should collect your money back. We don't need this money. So I don't know, I just have a question for you. Like, if 250k should mistakenly enter your account now, do you think you'll call them to collect the money? Well, I don't know. I think I will. I mean, I'm a good Nigerian, so I will, but I don't know. In the current situation of things right now, I don't know if people would do that, but I think it's just wonderful to know that we have, you know, amazing people. We have like good Nigerians that would not let bad happen to like their fellow Nigerians. So I think it's wonderful. But I don't know, I still want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about it? Do you think you'd return the money? I think I also had like a conversation with like an accountant, and I think I was asking him, okay, so if someone decides to actually take this money, like if a bank mistakenly sends you money, is it possible that you can run away without them catching you? And I mean, from his explanation, it's possible that you can do that, but I'm not sure that that's where you want to be. I'm not sure that you want to keep running, you know, for the rest of your life. So why not just do the right thing? And I mean, it will come back to you, you know, times 100. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's all for today on the Peppery Show. Hope you had an amazing time watching this. Do not forget that this comes up every Tuesday by 11 a.m. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to enjoy more amazing content right here. Also follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more amazing content. Until next time, guys, stay safe and be happy. Love you guys.